Welcome, my name's Amanda Onchulenko. I am the artist at Studio Number 6 on the Wave Interlake Artist Studio Tour. I'm both a textile artist and a painter, and often the two things combine in different ways. The project that I have here is part of the Horizontal series, which is a body of work that I started in 2018 really, with a show in Gimli on Icelandic heritage. The research that I did at that time focused on the immigrant experience, and as an immigrant with a place here on the lake, I find there were a lot of similarities between those early settlers and myself, and most of them boiled down to the fact that the horizon was the steadying factor of someone who's been somewhere else and is somewhere new. It didn't matter whether you were looking forward or backwards, the horizon was that steadying focus. And so I developed what was called the Horizontal series, and it was a series of textile pieces that I had painted on silk with dye or ink or paint, and collaged and made a series of landscapes that represented the quiet and the contemplative sort of reverence that we have. Sometimes we're homesick, sometimes we're excited about where we are, sometimes we reflect, sometimes we reminisce, sometimes we look forward. All of those things, those human experiences, but I tried to capture those in fabric and thread, and in paint and colour and dye and textiles. So I don't have any of those. I sold all of those pieces, and I have just recently done a similar group of body work that is now exhibiting in Vancouver Island. And this is a continuation. A lot of the fabrics that I have right here, I had painted in the last week at my old studio. I had spent 20 years in a studio in the Exchange, and for various reasons it was time to move on. And it was like a way of processing my own emotions with leaving a space that I was connected to for a long time. The Wave is a great example of being connected to people and community, and I think that's one of the great features of this organisation and the Wave studio tours that we do. So those concepts are really important to me, and the actual process of making these fabrics and painting them was very physical, very animated, very fun and very messy experience that I really enjoyed, and I'm enjoying finding new ways to use those moments from that experience, that point in time, to reflect this Horizontal series, which seems to be something that's continuing forward. A lot of the time I work in series. You can see that in some of my paintings and some of my, everything kind of relates. They say, you're a painter or you're a textile artist. Well, actually, you can be a lot of things, and we can meld our skills in different ways. But in my practice, I think generally the connection to colour is a primary focus of my work. I've also, textiles, that tactile nature of things, holding a brush in your hand, holding a sewing needle and thread, cutting things, collaging them together, creating something from nothing has always been a focus, and so that's what I do. And I hope you come and join me.